Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Spurs Talk Show. We got the 5th post-match fan show of the evening with none other than, I'm not sure what the introduction is. Who is it?
Mr. Box Office, the ratings killer, main event, and the Professor of Truth and Entertainment, and that's it, really. And if you don't know, Sean needs to get to...
You need to get to know. If you don't know, you need to get to know. Alex, mate, welcome back. Listen, 2-1 victors. I don't know if we deserved it in the end. Do you think we did?
You know what? I'm glad we had a game like this, because when they scored, I had a lot of people around me, they were going down and feeling, oh, it's nothing's changed. I said, okay, I think we're going to score. I knew we were going to score. And I think it was a good test for us, because you're going to get teams like this all the time. There was a bit of certain things where I was like sitting there saying, we've got a lot to learn, but I think today's shown you that I'm glad that we kept on going, and that's it. And I think the thing that frustrated me, I've got to be honest, I don't really talk about it a lot. I'm not a tie, but the referee, I've got to be honest, the time wasting, and then at the end of the first half, I was expecting more at the end, especially because of the new rules and stuff.
Yep.
But I'm glad that it was added on at the second half, and at least we had the chance. And to be fair, we got going and kept on going, and we got a reward, and that was it for me. So
we needed every single second of that 11 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think I've just spoken to Stelios, and I just think for me, I'm not there with Ange, but I'm relaxed watching my team now.
You're not there with Ange?
No, I'm not there with Ange, no, because I'm going to take time. But when I'm going to games now, when I'm going to see Tottenham, I'm relaxed. I'm not sitting there frustrated. I'm not sitting there just like intense. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there saying, well, this is good. I see Basuma doing his bursting runs. I'm like, wow. I'm seeing Maddison getting, different spaces and stuff. I see Poro sometimes trying to get forward. And, sometimes Son does that as well. And to be honest with you, Richarlison, good on him. He scored the goal today. He got himself in space, got the corner, and he got his header in, and that's it.
Quick word for him, mate. Richarlison, before we move on to the others.
Yeah.
Terrible 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Right. He's been taken off against. Hello, mate. You're right. What a watch you are. Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks, mate. Thanks, brothers. He's had a terrible 2 weeks. Got taken off against Bolivia, I think it was. The number 9 taken away from him. He cries, and then he comes out and says that he's got psychological issues, and he wants to come home and get help for it. A lot of love for him being sent out about that.
Yeah.
And then I don't think most people were expecting to see him today, but he got his minutes, and he got an assist and a goal in 10 minutes. Is this the launch pad for him to kind of resurrect his season and kickstart his Tottenham career, or is it just a bit of a blip, a one-off, whatever you want to call it?
The thing with Richarlison is, I compare him to like a Firmino and Emil Heskey. I'm not expecting a lot of goals from him. I don't think he's a great player. Right? Okay, let's put the mental health to the side. I know you can't do that, but I've got to talk about the football. I can't get, because we're not here to talk.
Fine, that's absolutely fine. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm talking about him as a player. He ain't a great player, right? I ain't expecting goals from him. But what I do expect from him is being a nuisance, getting himself a nuisance, getting himself holding up the ball, and be a striker. That's what I want him to do. If he does that, I can't complain about Richarlison. I'm not expecting any goals from him. I'm not expecting too many goals. But if he does what he does today, where he makes himself a nuisance and keeps himself on side, and he needs to, I don't know what to do about him keeping himself on side. He just seems lazy. When he's like, you see everybody's they're coming back and going back very quickly. He's just lazily coming back, and that's why he keeps on coming out offside all the time. But if he does that, I can't complain about Richarlison. You're not going to expect too much. You know what I mean? We're going to get. I think you're going to have to get somebody else who's going to be up and coming. That's going to got better ceiling in him. But Richarlison's at the end of the day. As long as he does what Emil Heskey's done, there was Emil Heskey, there was a Firmino. I'm happy with that. That's what I expect from Richarlison. That's it. You know what I mean? So, to be fair to him, he done well. He done okay today for his level, and that's it. And I'm not talking about his thing. I'm just saying him as a player, and that's.
I get it. Quick mention, mate. Van de Ven at the back. To be honest, to me, I thought he was flawless when the ball was on the floor. I thought he was sensational. The timing of his tackles today was great. However, I think he was absolutely smashed in the air by the Sheffield United number 9. They targeted him all day long. I think McBurney absolutely handled him. He jumped quicker. He's tall. McBurney's a tough, strong, tall number 9, old school number 9, the kind of Emil Heskey type player you're talking about. And I worry a little bit. You know, Van der Ven is 6'3". Look, brilliant ball playing centre back. When the ball's on the floor, he's flawless in my opinion. But aerially today, he got absolutely dominated by an old school number 9. And I wonder whether or not that's something you got. Well, what are your thoughts on that? I don't know what happened there.
I mean, for me, it shows you that he's got a long way to go. For me, he has been. He's done okay. He has done okay. For me, that's a lot for me to say that. You know what I mean? I have not seen somebody that has been. He reads the game really well. To be fair, from what I've seen recently, now I'm not going to go over the top about him. He's still got a long way to go. But he's not. I think today shows you that he's got a lot to learn. He's still got a lot to learn, but there is things there, and he will go through difficulty. I thought Udogie went through some difficulty today. You know what I mean? But again, he's a young player. You know what I mean? That's why I don't go over the top. You see what I'm saying? Because
what about Pape Sarr though? Pape Sarr today looked absolutely superb, didn't he?
Oh yeah. I mean, Basuma for me, yeah, he had his moments, but with Basuma and him.
It's a wonderful duo.
But Maddison, oh my gosh, he just keeps on going.
Oh, you thought Maddison had a great game?
I didn't think he had a great game, but
I thought he was.
Yeah. But I think the point is, I think you can see what he's trying to do. You can see that he's trying to make his movements. When it's not coming on, he's trying to go down, other places to try and get people. I think the frustration for me is the other team members don't do that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd like to see Kulusevski move about a little bit, go to the centre maybe, go to, when he's not in the game, do something, interchange a little bit. You know what I mean? That's what I think the front three should be doing more. You know what I mean? Do more of that. You know what I mean? Be more, interactive. It don't have to be just in one position. Say you're up front, you're on the left, you're on the right. Change up a little bit. You know what I mean? That's sometimes that you could do that. You know what I mean? That's just an idea. That's the thing.
Yeah. No. Two last questions for you, mate. One is Ange Postecoglou. Today, did he get the team right, and did he make the substitutions? Did he make the correct substitutions at the time?
Well, by the game today, yeah, he did, didn't he? He got the substitutions right at the end of the game. I think he had no choice to play the team that he played. You know what I mean? So I said from the beginning that he should play the same team, and I wasn't surprised he played the same team, and that's it. What was your second question?
Well, the second question was Arsenal. Looking forward to Arsenal now. What are your expectations? Does today's performance make you feel any more or less comfortable than how you felt about the Arsenal game before today's game?
I'm nervous about if we win, because I know these fans are going to go over the top. And
okay.
That's what worries me. I think at the moment I'd take a draw. And then
you wouldn't take a win.
I'd take a win, but I think at the end of the day, I think these fans. These fans that go over the top. I think, and it's too early. It's way too early. I think today's shown you that there's still a lot to learn, and that's it. And I think even Postecoglou's going to say that as well. You know what I mean? He's going to keep people feet on the ground, and that's it. But to be fair, to the credit, give them credit. They got through the game today. And on other days, and other teams would have lost the game today. You know what I mean? So to be fair, they did really well today, to be honest with you. So
are you expecting a win or a draw? Or what would you right now? Hand on heart. Come a bit closer. Draw. Hand on heart. A draw.
Draw.
Okay. And Mr. Box Office, where can people find you, mate?
Mr. Box Office TV, live and proud, and that's it. Up to need to get up to 1,000 subscribers. We're up to 900 right now. And hopefully do some more content and knock it out of the park like Sean's doing, even though he talks a load of waffle. But anyway, that's it. You know what I mean?
The Waffle House is here!
Always chop fired. Sorry, don't get my shot. That's it. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? So it's always a pleasure anyway, Sean. That's it, yeah?
Appreciate you, Alex. There you go, guys. That's it. I think we're done here. We're going to go get some more post-match after effects from some other places. You know what I mean? Indeed. There we go, guys. 2-1 winners. Shout out to Alex. Give him a little like and a subscribe, and let him know how much he's loved in the comments. Cheers, guys. See you next time.